Hi, I'm Peter and welcome to All About Filipino Relationships, the channel for foreign guys looking to commence a relationship with a Filipina or for those already in such a relationship. Today, I'm going to talk about Filipinas and older men in a relationship sense. There's always plenty of controversy or divided opinion on these discussions, but are such relationships a good mix and can they really work out long term? Many will have the firm belief that even if the Filipina has some sort of feelings for the man, they won't be that of love like she would have with a younger, more attractive man. These people may also say that the Filipina is only using the older man as a stepping stone in her life to get a jump start, knowing that in the end, she'll well and truly outlive this man. Some will counter that argument by saying that one only has to get a prenuptial agreement to protect his assets. But really it's not that simple, as it depends on the country and even the local area around what courts will allow and won't allow in their jurisdictions. Simply put, they don't always hold up in court, so we won't go further into that in this video. Now the truth of the matter is that for some couples, such a relationship can be a good mix, and for others, it can lead to absolute disaster. Simply, you can't put everyone and every relationship into the one category. But one needs to understand firstly what type of relationship he's looking for with a younger Filipina. Does he want a woman who'll truly love him, or is he looking more for a companion who'll keep him company and look after him? And secondly, what sort of relationship is the Filipina looking for with the man? This is something he'll need to work out for himself by the Filipina's actions and not so much by her words. If the man is confident that he has the answer to both these questions, then he can decide for himself whether or not he should pursue such a relationship. As I said in a previous video, it's no one else's business what two consenting adults do and who they want to be with. But before being in such a relationship, the couple will have much to consider around if the relationship will really last the distance. One must know that outside noise to these types of relationships can get rather loud, and if either the Filipina or the man are very sensitive and care what family, friends, or strangers for that matter think, then perhaps such a relationship is not a good idea. Now I've seen broken relationships with close family members on both sides, but mostly from the foreigner's side, which are never restored. The couple must realise there's much prejudice in society towards Filipinas in general, let alone a Filipina who's much younger than the man that she's about to commit to. Another thing to seriously consider is around having more children. Now many younger Filipinas will naturally want children, and initially her plan will be most likely to want them with you. If you're happy to have kids with her, then there are no problems here. But if you feel you're too old to go through all that again, then many issues can arise for the Filipina and subsequently for your relationship. It's no secret that she may say that it won't bother her to have no children, but she will say this only to avoid confrontation and arguments or disappointment. You must know that you can't change what she really feels deep inside, and eventually there'd be a very good chance that she'll resent you for not wanting to let her experience what being a mother is like. She may even decide after a few years that she desperately wants a child, and she may leave you to have a child with someone who is more eager with this idea. Now these are just a few questions I pose for those thinking of entering into such a relationship to seriously consider. And there are so many other questions that we won't even cover in this video, such as where you guys will live, whether you're happy to give money to her family, how you'll handle communication issues, and Tampo. Now if you don't know what Tampo is, I've got a video you can check out here. And if you're not religious, you must know that she'll most likely be religious. So how will it affect the relationship and also around what you guys may have in common? As you can see, there are so many considerations around this, and it's much better to consider all these questions and more prior to getting yourself into an age gap relationship with a Filipina. You can get answers to all those questions and more by checking out over 900 videos I have in my various playlists. One thing I can certainly tell you is that such relationships can and do work. Maybe not all, but a good number of them do. But the important thing here is to find a Filipina who's suited to you and you're suited to her by being on the same page in as much what you both want and expect from the relationship. Now look, I know it all sounds a bit like hard work, and yes, to some degree it is. But when you find the right Filipina, you'll have an amazing life together, that I can assure you. For those of you looking to get off to a great start for a genuine Filipina, a great place to start is Christian Filipina dating site, where you can find my affiliate link in the pinned comment and description of this video. Now before you go, be sure to let me know your thoughts in a respectful way around age gap relationships between a foreign guy and a Filipina. And if you've experienced any of these issues I mentioned and how you handled those issues. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.